Mark Batterson has said, you can't be a perfect parent, but you can be a praying parent. Now, I can't teach you how to be a perfect parent, but I can definitely teach you how to be a praying parent. So let's go. Hi, this is Kevin Senapatiratne from Christ Connection. And years ago, I read something from one of my mentors, Dick Eastman, that has formed the way that I pray for my daughter. And I want to give it to you today. It's based on the verse about Jesus that said he grew in wisdom and in stature and in favor with God and man. And let me break that down for you to show how you, no matter how strong you feel about your prayer life, can be a person who prays for their kids and prays with passion. The first thing it says is Jesus grew in wisdom. Now, when you're praying for wisdom, you're talking about the brain here. We're talking about the mind, the way people think. And you can easily begin to pray that for your little children. If you have little children, you're praying that they just learn the simple things, learning to walk, learning to talk, basic things. But then as they grow and get into school, that becomes a great place. You pray that they gain wisdom as they go through their schooling years. You pray that they learn the things that they need to. Maybe you pray for their teachers, their classmates, all the things around their mind, the things that they grab a hold of. You're praying for wisdom in their life. But that goes on beyond when they're in schooling age. If you're praying for adult children, you're praying for them to have wisdom in their workplace, wisdom with their relationships with people, their wisdoms to get through life, to grow in wisdom and knowledge. So you pray for your kids all through their lives that they may have wisdom. The second area that you pray for is that they pray that they would grow in stature. Now, for us short people, that's not just talking about height. It's talking about their whole physical being. When they're young children, you're praying that they grow in their development, the things that they need to develop as they grow into a person, that their physical body. Then all throughout their childhood and developing years, you're praying that those things would continue. Each of the things they need along the way. You're praying for physical health. Maybe they have physical need of some kind. You're praying for health in their body. You're praying for strength that they need, that they would develop strength throughout their lives to do the things. So even as adults, you're praying for that. You're praying for protection around their bodies, around their person, when the safety that they would have. So you're growing in wisdom, but then growing in stature as well. The third part of that verse is that they grow in favor with God. Now, this is where you begin to pray for their relationship with God. Maybe they're young and they haven't begun their relationship with God. You begin to pray for that, or at any point in their life, they haven't begun that relationship with God. Maybe they've walked away from God. You're praying that that relationship would begin and would be cultivated. But then the second part of that is you don't want them just to stay there. You want them to grow in that. So even if they're a follower of Jesus, you pray that they have favor with God, that relationship would grow into a deep friendship. You want a deep friendship with God throughout their life. And this is where, now I'm a nerd here, so I kind of like to time travel with this. And I only pray for them. I pray all the way until Jesus comes back. I'm praying for my kids, my grandkids, generations to follow Jesus up until the time when Jesus comes back. And so you're praying for favor with God, that they would have this deep friendship with God that changes every area of their life. The final area that you're praying for is favor with men. This is the relationships with other people. You're going to pray when they start out that they have favor with you and the people of your family. But then they're going into school years and you're praying for the people who they meet on the playground. You're praying for the people in their classes. You're praying for the people at the church, that they would make friends at church and build those strong relationships. You're praying for mentors in their lives that will be able to pour into them throughout their life, the people that they're going to need. I've been praying for my daughter since she was, basically since she was born, that who her husband would be. If God has her have a husband, I've been praying for it. So he gets all these prayers ahead of time. But whatever that is, those relationships that they have throughout their lives, you're praying for them to have favor from God, for the right relationships at the right time, so that they can grow in all of that. And as I've been praying for this video, I'm praying that I have favor with you and that you would like and subscribe to this video so that you can get more of our stuff to help you on your relationship with Jesus, because we're here to help you with that. And so we have some video somewhere else here on the screen so that you can continue to grow in that, and we'll see you over there.